My dear Patreon and Telegram subscribers, welcome to this weekly edition for September 1st, September 7th for Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins and the gold and silver index XAU. Like usual, it is a big month and it is also the eclipse season in this sense, and Uranus turns retrograde, which is basically key, and it is a trigger for outstanding growth in general, being much closer to the Earth. Now this week we have a very bearish aspect on the 1st of September, the Neptune square Pluto, but it's long term and it unfolded already from the mid of August, the one that I missed previously, so again sorry for that. And now we do have also some bullish energy coming, but the problem is that Uranus can delay everything. Uranus will turn retrograde on the 6th of September and will not move in the sky between the 3rd of September and the 10th of September. The phenomenon is really very unpredictable with Uranus. It's the hardest to predict. I would say that we will see some action maybe on the 9th, 10th. I would have doubts that we see something before. Also, the eclipse energy is quite strong. We talk about a total lunar eclipse. And it is in the constellation of Purva Bhadrapada, which is about fire. So again, it's intense. I have a separate video for that. I link it here, and also I encourage you to look at each and every aspect. All the days are mixed and messed up in some way, I would say. It's no clear direction, and I talk only about the day level aspects in the weekly video that I share publicly. So have a look at that, and the hourly aspects are also plenty of them, and if you are interested at that level, because you know the hour can move the day, and it is the case right now for Bitcoin until January 2026, have a look at that. Yes, it is some time investment. I try to give you as much hints as possible, but I think what happens, and with eclipses and Uranus turning, we can have earthquakes, whatever. So a lot of things can happen that can disrupt markets. So have a look at the video, the astrology, and I hope it will help you in having a better assessment of the TA. And now I would like to go into the comparison, head-to-head comparison for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the gold and silver index XAU. So we do have here the previous weekend, the monthly closing. We see neutrality. So it's neutral on the BTC side. I attach this file and also the financial calendar cheat sheet to the Patreon entry, and also in a Telegram for you to have a quick grasp of it. And it is really moderate, I would say. So we will see what happens and what would be really the actual monthly closing. Now Ethereum could move a bit more, and we see here the day level aspects, which are this is longer term because it's from Mars, but we have here intense energy for Ethereum. So let's see how much it moves, and XAU is also pretty mixed, as you see, neutral and some bearish influences for gold. That is pretty the case lately, I would say, but I don't expect a big move here. Now the working week, actually the biggest thing in the whole week is this bearish aspect. We see the big one, which is low intensity red, but it's quite harmful from Neptune. It's a Neptune-Pluto square, which happens, I think, since mid-August. We feel it, and it is really exact at the beginning of the week. But then we see also some bullish energy at BTC level. During the working week, actually, we don't have a long-term aspect. All days are really, they are short-lived aspects that you can see. So the second day of the week, so Tuesday, is mixed. Then we have Wednesday, which is better, but we have volatility, and we do have Thursday neutral. And as we go into Friday with two aspects at day level, even if the market is not, brilliant on the day, it's also not a storm there. So we hope we will have some increase here on Friday. Ethereum is pretty in line with BTC, I would say. You see that the second part of the week is neutral. So I think the positive energy can really continue from the weekend in the beginning of the week, and we could have a good pump. But then it depends also how much here BTC will drop, because you see the energy is pretty heavy. So in a nutshell, I would say Ethereum would be similar to BTC this week, and possibly stronger in the first 2 days. Then XAU, we do have here neutral in the first part of the week and a mixed energy in the second part of the working week. So again, I think it will be quite, uniform, normal. I don't see a big week for gold. Then on the weekend, we have the most interesting astrology and the eclipses. It's a turn, Uranus will turn. So I hope it will go up. This is really what I would say, at least for a few days, and to have a possible bottom mid-September, but we will have more details on this in the next update. And as you see, the 7th is the day of the eclipse. Therefore, I have this big 7 in black, just to signal this is the eclipse day. You see also the full moon, and it is weekend, so we might not see much. The aspects on the eclipse day are bullish. I have a detailed analysis in the video that I mentioned for the eclipse, so you can watch it if you are interested. Then Ethereum, I see it, to be honest, pretty similar with Bitcoin. I don't see a big change. Maybe here on the Uranus turn, we can have a pump that is not sustainable, because we see also the red moon crescents. So again, overall, I think it will be similar to BTC. And XAU has also some negative energy because Uranus turns. So we need to see here also what aspects would get favored by Uranus, because usually when any planet goes stationary and it turns, usually it will suppress some kind of aspects. So we might see what we get, but for now we see it's a strong bearish resistance that we need to cope with in crypto at the moment. In terms of blue chip altcoins, I would recommend to have a look at Solana and XLM. Astrology-wise, we do have many influences that are bullish, I would say, even at hourly level. And it is worthwhile, in any case, to have a look if we have special news and announcements regarding this. Doge is also a case for the first part of the week, rather, I would say. So also good to have a look. And XRP has also positive hourly influences in general. So have a look. It doesn't seem to be so stable, but it could move nevertheless for the short term. Of course, all this in regards to altcoins, it depends a lot how much BTC will drop in the beginning of September. The bearish aspect on the first is still not to neglect, and we have also red moon crescents on the day, so pay attention to this. Also, this will be merged with the energy from the weekend. Now, before I go, I would like to give some, outlook for the the future, I do think from what I see in my price trajectory, I think we could have a local bottom around the mid of September, and then we will have also energy upwards. The solar eclipse would be more challenging on the 21st of September, but then on the 25th we do have a big bullish aspect. So it depends here how much Uranus will delay the bullish aspects that we have, but we have a lot of energy that is positive long term, and I think this is reason enough to believe that the month will not be that bearish after all, and all this energy will build up. If we have also good news in regards to rate cuts in the US, I think we will see a nice movement, but it could happen quite fast. Now, I would like also to share with you a word, because some of you ask or are frustrated why I don't update the price trajectory. Just to be very clear, we have the price trajectory in the platinum tier, and it is a line showing you the energy from the beginning of the month until the end of the month. It takes one price energy point for the price in a single day. You know, this thing is really very volatile, so some days are even, I track the difference between the high and low, the open and the close, and it's even 4,000, 5,000 in a day, 7,000 I saw. Of course, it's more rare. This is basically the difference between the close and the open. So you have it also in the BTC hour by hour. If you buy it any week, you get for the whole that month where the week is, you get the whole forecast. And the ones who have the yearly forecast, they have it already until the end of the year. Now my comment is that this is really a map of the energy. So I take the energy of the day with all hourly aspects and I reduce it to 1 point, one single average. Therefore, I call it average. Now, it will show you a comparison from one day to another, and it is really a sum, a mathematical sum of the aspect intensity. Now, how much money really goes on each such aspect, I do not know. Nobody in the world can tell you. Therefore, I cannot really change the rules and update this price trajectory. It is what it is. When we have proportional volume on the upside and on the downside, it appears as it works, you know, that it will predict the price exactly. I never claim to predict the prices. I don't even do fib levels. I could do fib levels on this, but I don't do it. So therefore, you know that the price is heavily influenced by all the news now, because it's also institutional money. So the whole thing in the stock market can really affect crypto, which was not the case. We have whales selling or aggressively buying. We have MicroStrategy also with its strategies. We have the ETFs right now and discussions for the Solana update, you know, for a lot of ETF approvals for the altcoins that are made in the US especially. So please have this. I don't know how to explain it better. So this is again not the price. The purpose of it is to really arm you with another indicator that can help you really go into the TA and see patterns that you would miss otherwise. So this is its role. It's not to solve all the problems and to tell you how the price goes. Of course, I'm very happy when it aligns, but don't expect alignment. Always the days are pretty different in terms of volume, and I always explain this in the introduction. So I hope this is understood now, and I want to thank you for your time. As always, I thank you for your loyalty, for your understanding, especially to those who accepted, you know, also the fact that I do mistakes from time to time, and I wish you a very good weekend and a successful week ahead. See you.